Severe MMA were at the UK Fighting Championships, #1, alongside, well, I'm going to say co-promoter, because right now we're talking to you as the main event.
Yeah.
Ste Nightingale facing tough Spanish kid, Miguel Valverde. You know, it looked for the first minute that he might have surprised you a little bit with the grappling.
He surprised me a lot by how strong he was, and really strong. I mean, I've been struggling with an injury coming up to this fight, very nearly pulled out.
A little birdie tells me the shoulder's not 100.
Yeah, well, the actual arm I had hold of was on my bad shoulder, so I'm debating whether to pull his arm out, whether to not. And to be fair, it was good. He was always in the right place, kept putting me down. He was really strong. He did surprise me a lot.
I spoke to you before the fight a few weeks ago, and we asked, do you know much about the kid? You said you were surprised by strength. Were you able to get any research on him at all?
I didn't. I probably looked at 2 of his fights, looked over them for about a minute. I don't like looking too much into other people's fights.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more concentrated on what I'm going to do. In that fight, we're never in any danger. I was always just relaxed. You know, we went out. The idea was to go through that first round. We knew we were going to be strong. Watching his teammate against Aaron Abbey, we knew we were going to be strong, upper body and stuff. My corner just told me to ride that first round out, put it on him a little bit, make him work. You know, and tire him out. That's what we do. We tire people out, and we get the win.
You had to go to the high elbow twice, the guillotine twice. First time, were you surprised that you didn't get the tap, or was it?
I think he was just about to tap, and he managed to do a kamikaze roll and face planted me on the mat. So, yeah, it was good, really good.
You didn't give yourself an easy fight. You know, your promoter, whoever matchmake, you got to stay active on these cards the more you have them?
Definitely, mate. As long as this shoulder heals up all right and injuries stay all right, I'll be on November for sure.
Let's quickly shout. I know we should be talking about you and your fight, but I know you got some teammates that have, some amateurs that have done really well. Talk to us a little bit about, first Connor.
Yeah.
How was that performance for you?
Connor was fucking excellent. Every time he goes out, he impresses us that little bit more. You know, I don't know what else. There's not really much else for him to do in this country now. He's beat everybody we've put in front of him. The rest of them that haven't been in front of him won't fucking stand in front of him. So there's nothing we can do. If they keep running, they don't get to fight, do they? We're going to take him out to Vegas. We need some sponsorship still. So we're plugging the sponsorship, get into touch with us, give us some money, get us out there. Yeah, that's it.
And Martin Chester, fight didn't go his way. Again, props to the matchmaking, because you brought in, Sam Slater's one hell of a Irish prospect.
Oh, it's like you say with me, I don't give myself an easy fight. I can't give myself an easy fight and then give these guys tough fights. Promoter or not, you've got to have a challenge in front of you, otherwise you're wasting your time. There's no point training and fucking doing everything we've got to do, losing time with our family if we're not going to go out there and have a fucking fight at the end of it. What would be the point? So all my guys have always just said, look, give me a date, give me a fight, and I'll be there. And I can only credit them for that. Win or lose.
Last 2 questions for you, and I'll let you go, because it's been a long day for you, I can imagine. First off, just how pleased are you with your performance tonight, and talk us through that final finish?
Yeah, I'm fucking ecstatic to get the finish. To be fair, for me to be in the fight with the injuries and the problems I've had, it was just a miracle to start with. So coming out in front of the crowd, coming out in this event, we've pulled it off as well. I don't know. I had time to think about it yet.
That's my next question, and you probably just answered it. But this is the first one you've done together with Rob.
Yeah.
The venue is stunning.
Yeah.
The production value inside was incredible. Mm-hmm. The fights didn't disappoint. I mean, again, how pleased are you with it? It must have been a lot of work, but how pleased are you with how everything's come together? Because putting on a 30-fight show is no small feat.
No, mate, it's not just me to thank for that. Rob's done a massive job tonight. I mean, we've been stressed out for days. We put a lot of hours into this. I mean, everyone just sees the 30 fights on the night. They don't see the 3 months, the 4 months of planning, 5 months of planning, 2-3 weeks of fucking hell, stress, putting it together, no sleep. It's just brilliant. And to be fair, fighting on it, I kind of wish I didn't fight on it at some points, but then I have to fight on it. Yeah. It's the pinnacle for me, and this certainly impressed them. But just fighting on it, you know, you don't get to. I wanted to be able to stand back and appreciate what we'd done as well. But again, I'm going to have to do that over the next few days, next few weeks.
I think hindsight for you is going to be a lovely thing. I think you're going to be able to look back, and I think, you know, we've done a lot of shows, have been to lots of events all over, you know, for the last 4 or 5 years, and as a debut and promotion, you've hit all the boxes. This has been a great show.
Yeah, we've had some brilliant feedback up to now, and that's without even finishing the show. We had feedback from a lot of big promoters, messages, you know, things. Even fighters are messaging us already. How can we get on the show? When's the next one? The next card is going to match itself, hopefully.
Cool. And we're looking November?
November, yeah. We're going to check dates, but yeah, November, I think.
Fantastic. An incredible performance. Congratulations. The pressure that you must have been, I don't care what anybody says, the pressure you must have been feeling in front of that crowd, you didn't show, and the performance was stunning.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.